Okay, we'll continue. Okay, the second topic for the initial value problem, where your syllabus is only the Euler and the fourth order Runge-Kutta method. Fourth order because you have a using K4 step here, K1, K2, K3, K4. Euler is actually like you have only K1 only because it's your yi plus 1 is equal to yi plus the h k f x I y I is look like it's only the first order Runge-Kutta only. Okay, hold on. So the fourth order Runge-Kutta or short form, sometimes they will denote it as the RK4. Okay, Runge-Kutta, okay, two-person developed by this two-person Runge-Kutta. So 4 stand for the fourth order. So you have the fourth order Runge-Kutta method compared to Euler. Euler is actually only first order because Euler method to solve your y prime equal to fxy. Okay, to solve the first order differential equation with initial condition. Let's say y when x equal to x naught, y equal to y naught, and you solve it. Okay, let's say x from x naught. Okay, with the bracket h mean increment h up to the last value is xn. Using Euler method, you have the yi plus 1 equal to yi plus step side h multiply your f xi yi. Mean given when I equal to 0, you can find y1 is y naught plus h f x naught y naught. So this is the Runge-Kutta method, the Euler method, sorry. So today we are going to look at the fourth order Runge-Kutta method, or the RK, or simply or short form denote as RK4 method, where its solution is actually yi plus 1 equal to yi plus 1 over 6 k1 plus 2k2 plus 2k3 plus k4, where the Euler is actually you have look like yi plus k1, where the k1 is actually the h fxi yi. So if up Euler is actually up to you have the yi plus 1 is yi plus k1, and then for fourth order, so you mean you have k1, k2, k3, k4, where the k2 is still the same function of your k1. However, the x here is modified as x plus h over 2. So y become y plus k1 over 2. Then you need to calculate k3. K3 x still same with the k2, but the y in k3 become y plus k2 over 2. And k4 x become x plus h and y become y plus k3. After you compute k1, k2, k3, k4, and the new approximation of y, or yi plus 1, is actually yi plus 1 over 6 k1 plus 2k2 plus 2k3 plus k4. Cos total the coefficient k1 is 1 time, k2 2 time, k3 2 time, k4 1 time. Total is 6. That's why they divide it by 6. Mean to get the average of your k1 until k4. So this is a fourth order Runge-Kutta method. To solve the initial value problem, y prime equal to fxy, given the initial condition when x equal to x naught, y equal to y naught, where we solve the x, start from x naught with step side h until xn. So this is the formula for fourth order Runge-Kutta method. So compared to Euler is easy, but it's not that accurate because it's only order, I think it truncate at order h squared. Okay, and this one is higher. We have a 4-step, so I think the truncation error has mentioned, okay, just now is order h power 4 compared to, okay, Euler is order h squared. This is order h4, so it's, okay, more accurate compared to the Euler method. And this is a, okay, graphical view. So the F1, or, okay, actually should be the K1. Okay, this should be the K2. This one is the K3. This is the K4. And then, okay, the average K is actually 1 over 6 K1. Okay, mean this is a K1 plus 2K2 plus 2K3 plus K4. Okay, mean the average of the K is 1 over 6 K1 plus 2K2 plus 2K3 plus K4. So mean K1 is evaluated at xi and yi. This one is the yi. K1 evaluate at xi, yi. Using the function, you have a y prime equal to fxy, fxy. So K1 is actually h multiply fxi, yi. Okay, and K2 and K3 evaluate at xi plus h over 2. So this K2, K3 here. So the only different K1 and K2, okay, you take your function, okay, fxy here, y become y plus K1 over 2. K3, okay, xk is same with your K2, only your y is y plus K2 over 2. Because you have here K2, mean the same function, only the x become xi plus h over 2. Yik plus K1 over 2. Mean K2 depend on your K1. K3, K3 the same x with the K2. And then the yi plus K2 over 2. K3 use the, okay, the y, okay, y add up with half of K2 over 2. And then K4 is evaluated at the x plus h. K4 at here. And then the y is actually yi plus K3. Okay, and then, okay, your average K of the K is actually, because the coefficient f K1 1 time, K2 2 time, K3 2 time, K4 K 1 time, total is 6, so divide by 6. Okay, so this is graphical view of the, okay, fourth order Runge-Kutta method. Where is it? Yeah. Yeah, how to see? Consider this is the exact solution. Okay, consider the, okay, initial value problem. Okay, dy dx equal to y minus x squared, where the exact solution is given as y equal to 2 plus 2x plus x squared minus exponent x. The initial condition given is x equals 0, y equal 1. Using the step side, h is 0.1. Solve the x from 0 up to 0.5. Sometimes they put 0 and then bracket 0.1, 0.5. Okay, if they put this notation, mean the starting value of the x to be, okay, x is start from 0, increment is 0.1, the last value of the x is 0.5. So we would like to solve this, okay, initial value problem, because we have an initial condition. So this become initial value problem. Okay, dy dx equal to y minus x squared. So your fxy is y minus x squared. Okay, and then solve it using fourth order Runge-Kutta method. So first of all, you have to find the K1. Okay, step side hash is 0.1. So you have a 0.1. Okay, multiply with your fxy, which is y minus x squared. And then the K2 still hash multiply, okay, y become y plus K1 over 2. Okay, and then x become x plus h over 2. Okay, 0.1 divided by 2. Okay, you have 0.1 divided by 2. Okay, this is a K2. And then the K3 is 0.1. Okay, y become y plus K2 over 2. Okay, x still the same value, which is x plus h over 2 is 0.1 over 2 squared. And then K4 is actually h multiply, okay, y become y plus K3, x become x plus h, which is 0.1 squared. Okay, after you computed, okay, you have computed K1, K2, K3, K4, and then okay, y1 will be equal to y0 plus 1 over 6 times K1 plus K2, 2K2. Eraser. Y0, y1 is equal to y0 plus 1 over 6, 2 times K2 plus 2 times K3 plus K4. Okay, so this is y1. After you get y1, okay, calculate again K2, K3, K4. So when you first time when you calculate K1 to K4, x and y is actually using the x. Okay, first time is actually you using x naught y naught, then you will get y1. When you want to calculate y2, then this will be x1 y1 and so on. Okay, and will be easier you put it into table format. Okay, and this is, I think this is the classical way where you write everything. K1 is h kf xy, fxy, okay, is here. This is your fxy. Okay, so okay, initially you have here x equals 0, y equal 1. So you plug in x is 0, y is 1. So into here, initially y is 1, x is 0. You get 0.1. Later on, K2 is actually y become, okay, K1 is actually the h.1, okay, and the, okay, what, f, x, y, K1 is fxy, where initially x is 0, y is 1. Okay, later on, K2, repeat again, K2, x become x plus h over 2. Y become y plus K1 over 2. Okay, so x initially 0, 0 plus h over 2 means 0 plus 0.05, so you have 0.05. And y become y plus K1 over 2. Okay, y is 1, 1 plus, okay, 0.1 divided by 2, which is 0.05. So this is 1.05, and then you put into this function, okay, you get this value. Okay, this is writing manually, or okay, what you can do is like this, show you using the calculator. Okay. Okay, what I'm going to do is actually, okay, and actually, okay, we'll put up into the table like this. okay, solve x from 0, increment 0.1 up to 0.5. When x 0, y is 1. And then you need to calculate k1, k2, k3, k4. Okay, given the exact function, you can tabulate it using the table format. Then you can calculate the absolute error. Okay, and then given x naught, y naught, you can calculate k1, k2, k3, k4. Okay, later on y1. Okay, y1 is actually y1 is the y naught plus 1 over 6 k1 plus 2 k2 plus 2 k3 plus k4. Where k1, k2, k3, k4, you can put it, this is a, b, c, d. Then you put up the formula. Okay, you can put y equal y plus 1 over 6 a plus 2b plus 2c plus d. So after you obtain k1, k2, k3, k4 formula, then you, okay, using this formula, okay, you can calculate the y1. Okay, after you getting y1, repeat back to calculate k1, k2, k3, k4. Okay, where when you in k equal to 0, x and y will be the same row. Okay, so first of all, we look at the formula. Yeah. Okay, first of all, look at the first formula to calculate k1. K1 is 0.1. Okay, I mean, put it specifically formula. This one I erase first. Okay, k1 is h, which is 0.1. fxy is actually, in this case, fxy is y minus x squared. So you have 0.1, okay, bracket y minus x squared. So we key in k1 formula into the calculator first, right, which is 0.1. Okay, we have y minus, or you want to name this one is a. Then later on, you no need to key in a, b, c, d. Okay. Okay, let me see. So alpha a. Okay, since we want to denote k1 as a, so I'll name it a equal. But I'm not going to use 4 formula. I'm going to use only 1 formula. So this one, okay, not suitable. 0.1. Okay, alpha y minus alpha x squared. So I calculate it. Okay, calculate it. 0.1, okay, bracket y minus x squared. Okay, look at here. You're going to calculate k1. Okay, so you calculate. Okay, okay, because in last time I may have, memory may have y some value 1.1048. So I calculate initially y. Okay, when you in k0, y is 1. So put it 1. So x is 0. So you have 0.1 here. You get 0.1. Okay. Later on, okay, which see, okay, k2 is actually still the same function fxy, still the same function fxy. However, it's only x you replace by x plus h over 2, y replaced by y plus k1 over 2. So I'm not going to key in 4 formula. Okay, I'm not going to key in 4 formula. Okay, because okay, if you key in 4 formula, if the function is complicated, sometime later on, you're missing, okay, okay, maybe k1 k2 formula may be missing unless you use 2 calculator. especially if the function is too complicated. So I will use back the same formula. Okay. So mean I use back this formula. I calculate. Okay, calculate. So for K2, y is actually y plus K1 over 2. So y is actually 1. Okay, so you need to place 1 plus K1 okay, over 2. So it's better we look at yeah, okay, where is it? We look at here at the table. Okay. So y is actually for K2, y is actually 1 plus K1, which is 0.1 divide 2. X is actually 0 plus the h, okay, divide by 2. So you have 0 plus the h, 0.1 divide 2. So you get 0.1048. Okay, can you follow? To get the K2. Okay, can you follow or not? To get K2. Mean I use back the same formula. Okay, K1 is actually 0.1 y minus x squared. K2 is actually y become y plus K1 divided by 2. Okay, x become x plus the h, which is 0.1 divided by 2. So squared like this. So what I calculate, okay, what I press just now, okay, when I calculate, okay, they're asking the y, I press y value, which is 1 here, 1. I press K1, I press just now is 1 plus 0.1 K1 divide by 2. Okay, and when the calculator asking for x, I press x plus h, which is 0.1 divide by 2. Then I obtain 0.1048. Okay, can you follow or not?
Can doctor.
Yes, doctor.
Okay, and then if you can follow, okay, then you calculate for K3. Okay, look at the formula. K3 is actually K3 x, the same value. X is actually still only y become y plus K2 divided by 2. X still x plus 0.1 divided by 2 squared. So for K3, x you no need to change. You just press y, which is 1, and then you plus with your K2. You take y plus K2 divided by 2. X still the same value, which is 0 plus 0.1 over 2, which is 0.05. So x you just accept it, just press it down. Okay, so y now is 1 plus, to get K3, y is 1 plus 0.1048 divided by 2. Okay, equal. Okay, x for K3, your input for K2. Mean the x for K2 and K3 are the same. Then you just equal it. So you get this is 0.1050. Yeah, K3. Okay, later on, you using the same formula, you calculate for K4. K4 is actually y become y plus K3. Kx become x plus h, and then squared. So mean for K4, x is 0 plus here. So x is actually 0.1. You may just straight away key in 0.1 or 0 plus 0.1, same thing. So now to calculate K4, okay, K4, okay, y is actually y plus K3. So take up y value plus K3 value. 1 plus 0.105. Okay, x is actually 0 plus 0.1. Okay, 0 plus 0.1, you get 0.1. You may straight away key 0 plus 0.1, or you may key in 0.1 directly. Same thing. So 0.1. Okay, so 0.1095. Here. So 0.1095. So mean I just use one formula here. 0.1 multiply y minus x squared to calculate for K2, K3, K4. Okay, later on, to calculate y1, I will use y equal to y plus 1 over 6 a plus 2b plus 2c plus d, where a, b, c, d are K1, K2, K3, K4 formula. Okay, so later on, I will put out alpha y, alpha equal alpha y plus a plus 2b plus 2c plus d divide by 6. Then I calculate. Okay, so y is actually y1 depend on y naught, so y is actually 1. Okay, a is a k1, which is 0.1. b is 0.1048. Okay, c is 0.105. Okay, d is 0.1095. So you get 1.1049. Here. Oh, okay, run a bit. This is okay from Excel. So you get 1.104, okay, 48. Okay, or calculator give you 1.1049. And then to calculate y2, y3, y4, y5. Okay, where is it? This is y1. To calculate y number 2, y number 3, y number 4, refer to the K notation there, y number 5. Okay, you need to recalculate K1, K2, K3, K4. So when K equal to 1, K1, K2, K3, K4, okay, the XY value will be the same row, mean which is your X1, Y1. When K equal to 2, K1, K2, K3, K4, where the XY value is actually X2, Y2, okay, and so on. So the process is repeated. Okay, so to repeat, okay, to calculate K1, okay, search back this formula. So in this case, okay, I just use two formula. You can try to key in 5 formula, but sometimes if the function is complicated, okay, when you key in until the the yi plus 1 formula to get your y1, okay, the formula in front will be missing. So depend on the function there. Okay, so we repeat to calculate K1, K2, K3, K4 when K equal to 1. So you calculate, okay. So when K equal to 1, Y is actually 1.1048. Yeah. So okay, because I already keep it, okay, already keep everything there. So you may use this Y. Go down. X is 0.1 already have. Then you can equal. So you get, okay, K1 0.1095. So calculate again. Repeat the process. K2 when K equal to 1 will be your Y1 plus K1 divided by 2. So it's 1.1048 plus K1, which 0.1095 divided by 2. X is actually 0.1 plus H divided by 2. 0.1 plus 0.1 divided by 2. So it's X is 0.15. So you get 0.1134. Oh, okay, already run. 37. This is using Excel. Okay, never mind. Okay, 0.1134. Okay, we see it. So we calculate, okay. Because this one, using this technique, okay, the y, because just now, okay, is actually we put y equal y, they keep more than 4 decimal place. So the answer here, this one, the Excel, I think I should round it to 4 decimal place. So to calculate, okay, we obtain K2, K3, K3, y is actually y plus K2 divided by 2. So it's 1.104848 plus K2.11. Okay, if I use this one, I think will be different with the answer obtained in here. So which one to use? Let me see. If I keep using back the Excel one, let's say 0.1137 divided by 2. Okay, for K3, X is same with the K2 one, then you just accept it. So you get 0.1139. This one. This one. Okay, and then for K4, okay, calculate again. K4, Y is 1.1048 plus K3. 1.1048 plus K3. 0.1139. Okay, X is actually 0.1 plus H, 0.1 plus 0.1 will get here, 0.2. Mean the X is actually 0.1 plus a H, 0.1. Actually, you get the next X, which is 0.2. So you get 0.1179. K4. 0.11, okay, 79. So with K1, K2, K3, K4, then you can get Y2. So 1, 2, 3, 4. To get back, okay, this Y formula. So you calculate, okay, Y is actually, to get Y2, Y2 depend on Y1, which is 1.1048. Okay, and then A is, okay, A, B, C, D is, okay, when you calculate Y2, A, B, C, D will be K1, K2, K3, K4 at K equal to 1. Mean it's always, okay, the latest K, K1, K2, K3, K4. So which is 0.1095. Okay, I take up from the, okay, the Excel one, 0.1137, 0.1139, okay, 0.1179. So I get 1.2186. This one, 1.2186. So you K4 is a bit tedious because you need K1, K2, K3, K4. Compared to the Euler faster, this one, okay, take longer time. Okay, so far, do you have any questions? If not, okay, search back this formula, calculate the next K1, K2, K3, K4. So calculate again. When K equal to, Y is actually, maybe to get it to the same answer here, I put key in 4 decimal place, 1.2186. If not, later on the answer here run a bit. Okay, X is 0.2, 0.1179. And then calculate again for K2. Y is 1.2186 plus, plus this one, 0.1179 divide 2. So Y is 1.2186 plus K1 0.1179 divide by 2. Okay, X is 0.2 plus H over 2. 0.2 plus H is 0.1 divide by 2. So it's 0.25. So you get 0.1215. Okay, and then you calculate again. Okay, for K3, Y is actually Y2 plus K2 divided by 2, which is 1.2186 plus, you calculate K3, yeah? So plus K2 0.1215 divided by 2. So x, k3, kx, take the same x with k2, which is 0.25, so you just equal it. So you get 0.1217. Okay, and then calculate for k4. K4, okay, y is actually y2 plus k3, which is 1.2186 plus your k3 0.1217. So x is actually 0.2 plus h 0.1, you get 0.3. Means it's 0.2 plus the h 0.1, you get 0.3. So you get 0.125. Okay. And then okay, you calculate K1, K2, K3, K4 to search back your yi plus 1 formula. So 1 time, 2 time, 3 time, 4 time. Get back this formula. Calculate. To get y3, y3 depend on y2, which is 1.2186. K1 you see from k equal to 1 jump to k equal to 2. Mean take the k equal to 2 row, 0.1179. Okay, then 0.1215, 0.1217, 0.125. So you get 1.3402. Okay. So it's y3. Still actually up to y5, this one no need. So you still need to calculate k1, k2, k3, k4 two more time. Okay, search back. So now it at the row k equal to 3, calculate k1, k2, k3, k4. So calculate again. Okay, for k1, y is actually y3, which is 1.34. To get the same here, because Excel every step we round to 4 decimal place, so I may use 1.3402. If not, the answer will run a bit. So x, okay, k equal to 3, x is 0.3, so accept 0.125. I get here. Okay, and then calculate again for k2. K2, y is y3 plus k1 divided by 2, which is 1.3402 plus 0.125 divided by 2. X is actually 0.3 plus a h, which is 0.1 divide 2. So it's 0.35. So you get 0.128 here. Okay, and then calculate again to get the K3 for the row K equal to 3. So y is actually y3 plus K2 divided by 2, which is 1.3402 plus, okay, plus K2 0.128 divided by 2. Okay, K3, use the same x with K2, which is 0.35, so you equal it. So you get 0.1282. Okay. And then calculate again for your K4. K4, y plus, the y is y plus K3, which is 1.3402 plus K3, 0.1282. X is actually 0.3 plus 1, which you will get the next x, which is 0.4. X is 0.3 plus h, 0.1, which is 0.4. So you get 0.1308 here. And then to get y4, okay, search back the formula for, okay, yi plus 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Up 1, 2, 3, 4 to get back, okay, the yi plus 1 formula. Calculate. Okay, y4 depend on y3. Y3 is 1.3402. Okay, A, you see from this row, 0.1179, go down. Okay, K equal to 3 row, 0.125. B is 0.128. C is 0.1282. Okay, D is 0.1308. So you get 1.4682. Okay, 1.4682. So calculate K1, K2, K3, K4 one more time in order to get Y number 5. Okay, so up, calculate K1 when K equal to 4. Okay, the Y, okay, take Y4, X take X4. Okay, if I use this one later on, the value K1, K2, K3, K4 will be run a bit because this one take K more than 4 decimal place. Okay, so 1.4682. X is 0.4, so accept it equal. Okay, 0.1308. Okay, and then calculate K2. Okay, K2 is Y4 plus K1 divided by 2. So 1.4682 plus K4 K1 0.1308 divided by 2. X is actually 0.4 plus H, which is 0.1 divided by 2. So 0.45. So you get 0.1331. Okay. Then calculate again for K3. Okay, K3Y is Y4 plus K2 divided by 2. So Y is 1.4682 plus K3 is Y4 plus K2 divided by 2, which is 0.1331 divided 2. Okay, the X in K3 is same with the X in K2, so you just equal it. So you get 0.1332. Okay, and then calculate for K4. K4. K4 is Y4 plus K3. So 1.4682 plus 0.1332. Okay, X is actually 0.4 plus 0.1, you get 0.5, or you may press 0.4 plus 0.1. X plus H. So you get 0.1351. Okay, then with K1, K2, K3, K4, okay, then you can get Y number 5. So you up, okay, press up 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, calculate Y number 5 depend on Y number 4. Y number 4 is 1.4682. A, you see from 0.125 go down, which is 0.1308. Okay, B, 0.128 go down, 0.1331. C, you see from 0.1282 go down, 0.1332. Okay, D from 0.1308 go down one row, 0.1351. So you get 1.6013. Just stop here. This one no need. Cause Wi-Fi depend on K1, K2, K3, K4 value at K equal to 4. So this one no need to waste your time to calculate it. Okay, to get exact, you may key in into the table format, table menu. Where's the exact? Okay, you may go to your table menu. Okay, key in 2 plus 2 alpha x plus alpha x squared minus exponent x. Calculate, not calculate, sorry, table equal gx is just one function, gx0, starting 0, 0, ending 0.5, step side 0.1. So it tabulate for you. You can see. So x0, the first value is 1. Okay, next value, where is it? Okay, 1.1048, 1.2186, 1.3401, 1.4682, 1.6013. So this is the exact. And then you can calculate the absolute error. So 1 minus 1 is 0. Here, 1.1048 minus 1.1048, you have 0. Okay, y2, 1.2186 minus 1.2186, you get 0. Okay, this one, y3, 1.3402 minus 1.3401, you have actually 0.0001. So it's, okay, in Excel, they denote 1 exponent negative 0.4. Got 1, okay, times 10 to the power of negative 4. Y number 4, 1.4682 minus 1.4682, you get 0. Y number 5, 1.6013, deduct 1.6013, you get 0. Okay, this is using the normal calculate menu. Okay, and RK4 total, if we deduct the K column, we still have a X1, XY column, K1, K2, K3, K4. At least we need 6 columns, and the spreadsheet menu in your calculator is only 5 columns. So you cannot perform it using the spreadsheet. Yeah, this one, number 8. You have only A, B, C, D, E, no more. 5 column only. So RK4 cannot perform using the spreadsheet menu. Okay, however, you can perform it using Microsoft Excel. Okay, let me find back the Excel. Okay, we're looking this problem. We have the initial condition y0 equal to 1. Okay, put it, this is k. Okay, and then you have the x column, y column, k1, k2, k3, k4, exact. Okay, and you have the absolute error. Okay, the exact solution is here. This is exact solution. Okay, when x0, y is 1, increment is 0.1. Okay, so given x0, y is 1. Okay, we're going to calculate K1 formula. Okay, K1 is a H F XY. H is 0.1, Fxy is here. This is a Fxy, which is y minus x squared. So I'm going to use K equal, go into the cell K1 when x equal to K equal to 0. So I have a 0.1, 0.1 multiply. Okay, when K0, this is a y, and then minus x squared. Okay, if you key in the formula like this, you see, let you view bigger. 0.1 times the y in C11, x in B11. Okay, and then you notice, okay, yeah, too small. But K2, okay, okay, K2 is actually H F x plus H divide 2 y plus K1 divide by 2. Mean you want y plus K1 divide by 2. X you want x plus H, which is 0.1 divide by 2. Then squared. Okay, so if you try to copy it, okay, first of all, I'll show you not the correct one. Okay. If you copy the formula, you see, initially x and y, when you click back the formula in K1, you see they select x and y correctly, right? C, okay, and B. And you see the formula, I put out here for you to see. Okay, the formula in Excel is actually, I key in 0.1, y is in C11, so minus b is x is in B11, then power 2. So when you copy the formula, 0.1 constant still become constant, C will become next column D, B become C. Then the XY will be run. You see here. X, okay, initially X moved to the Y moved to K1. So the column run. Okay, C become D, B become C. The column run. Okay, if I want to fix the column, okay, what I'm going to do is to fix column C and D. So K1, I put up 0.1. I put $1 only. So when I copied, the formula maintained the same. So when I copy it, okay, when I copy it to K2, formula still 0.1. I have a $C11, $B11 power 2. Okay, if only one dollar in front, mean fixed column. If you have one more dollar at the back, it's actually fixed row. If you fixed column, fixed row, mean you copy it from the cell C11 only. But I don't want to fix row because I want to copy it down. Later on, okay, I want the formula, if I copy it down, okay, if I don't fix anything, initially C11, when you copy it down, becomes C12, B12. Okay, I don't want row to be fixed, so I just want column to be fixed. That's why it's only $1 in front. If constant, you fix column, fix row. That's why dollar front, dollar at the back. Okay, so now, okay, I'm going to do, this is wrong, this is wrong. Okay, in front of C, okay, I put $1 sign. Okay, in front of the, here I put dollar sign. In the spreadsheet menu, in the calculator also, you can go, okay, go to search, you have a dollar, okay, sign there with the same concept with Excel too. Okay, so you see my formula now. 0.1, okay, the star bracket, $C11 mean fix the column C, okay, for the, okay, row 11 row. If I copy it down, okay, the formula become $C12. So $B11, if copy it down, it become $B12. Okay, fixed column mean is only when I copy it, the column maintain. So now when I copy it to K2, X still in column C, B still X still in column B, okay, Y still in column C. It won't run. Okay, after that, you just need to modify the formula for K2. So when you copy it, you still get $C11. Okay, and you know y become, so in front of the dollar, y, you add up plus K1, K1 which is D11. So plus D11 divide by 2. You close it. So in front of dollar, you open the bracket. Okay, before you power 2, before you power 2 here, you add up with H which is 0.1 divide by 2. And then close, then only you power 2. Okay, so for K2, okay, modify it like that. Uh, this is a y plus K1, and then divide, where's the divide button? Divide is backslash, divide by 2. Sorry, okay, in Excel, divide is backslash. So this one should be backslash. Okay, later on, divide by 2. Here, close it. Okay, and the x, okay, before the dollar, open the bracket. So x is cell B11 plus h, which is 0.1 divide 2. Divide is a backslash. Close it, then you power 2. Okay, and to tally, okay, with the, okay, 4 decimal place, everything we round it to 4. Okay, and this one we round it to 4. So you get 0.0998. Check with this one. Eh, wrong. 0.1048. Okay, let me check where is that. Okay, let me check where is it. 0.1 y plus k1, which is d1 divided by 2, x b11 plus 0.1 divided by 2 power 2. Correct? Okay, let me check where is the mistake. This one close first. Okay, the answer, okay, let me check. K2 should be 0.1048. Okay, let me check where's the mistake in the Excel here. 0.1 multiply 1, 2, 3. This one close here. This one close here. This is for round. 0.1 is here.
The D, doctor, should be D11.
D11. Oh yeah, thank you. D11. Thank you very much. So 0.1048 here. 0.1048. So after that, you can copy the K2 formula to K3. X still the same. It's only K2 you change to K3. Okay. Mean later on. Okay. Later on, your formula now is 0.1. You have bracket. Okay. Outside I put round, and then open bracket. Okay. Comma 4 to tally with the 4 decimal place calculation. Okay. Mean after that, when you copy the formula, K3 formula, okay, you have 0.1, this one bracket, okay, dollar, when you copy dollar C11 still 11 plus D11, so you, okay, D, when you copy the next column, I didn't fix anything, D will become E, will be automatically correct, where E11 is a K2, so the formula is automatically correct. So, and then this dollar B11, okay, plus, okay, 0.1 divide by 2. Okay, for K3 X same with the K2, so no need to do anything. This one, this bracket. Okay, if round, you put outside round here, then comma 4 like this. So with this technique, okay, you copy K3 formula is automatically correct. Let's see. Point 1 is a H time. The C11 is a Y plus E11 is a K2 divided by 2 minus B11 is a X plus H divided by 2 power 2. Okay, with this technique, K3 formula is automatically correct. And you see, 0.105. And then the same technique, when you copy it to K4, okay, what you need to do, you just delete the divide by 2 only. Okay, because when you copy it to K4, this is you copy, okay, and then this one you copy to K4. Okay, round, still round, there, 0.1, okay, and then C11, you copy still C11, E will become D. D11, okay, E, oh, sorry, E become F. Okay, when you copy E, go to next column is F11, divide by 2. Okay, F is a K3, so mean you just need to delete the divide by 2. So minus B11, still B11 because you fix the column. Okay, plus 0.1 divide by 2. Okay, divide by 2, according to formula, you don't have divide by 2 for K4. K4 is X plus H. Then you just throw away the divide by 2. Okay, so now, okay, from K3, you copy, okay, see here, K3 formula, you copy to K4. Okay, the divide by 2, you throw away. Okay, you get 0.1095. 0.1095, which is correct. And then you just need to key in the formula for y1. Y1 is y0 plus, okay, put the bracket, k1 plus 2 times k2 plus 2 times k3 plus k4. Then divide is a backslash, divide by 6. Okay, and then you can select k1, k2, k3 formula. Okay, copy it, okay, until k equal to 1. Then you can select the whole k1, the whole row start from y1 until to k4. Okay, copy it down. That's why this one got extra, because copy it down. This one you may delete it. And then you can key in the exact formula, which is 2 plus 2 times x plus x squared minus exponent is exp. Click x, close the bracket. Okay, you have 1. Copy it down. To delete all these things. Okay, and then you key in the absolute error formula is ABS. Okay, your approximate, deduct, exact. Okay, key in wrong. Sorry. H is here. H11. Copy it down. Oh, because this Y I didn't round. So round, open bracket. Okay, after the formula, comma, put 4. Okay, here to round it, okay, round, open bracket. At the end of formula, put comma, 4. Okay, recopy it again. Okay, why slightly different compared to just now the PowerPoint? Slightly different with the answer. So this is using Microsoft Excel will be faster. Okay, will be faster. Okay, then you calculate one by one using calculator.
Doctor,
Yes.